Welcome to the IMU Board of Trustees, July 14th, 2025 meeting. Call to order. Welcome to the IMU. We call to order.
Yeah.
All right. First, roll call.
Celebrate.
Present.
White.
Present.
Smith.
Present.
Voice. Thank you.
So first I'd like to just put our condolences out there for Chris and his family as he lost a father-in-law, so that's why he's not here tonight. So just want to put that out there from the board as well as from IMU as a whole. Next is public comment. Anyone wishing to speak should come to the lectern and state your name and address for the record. You're up.
Good evening. My name is Anita Christensen. My address is 8918 110th Avenue in Indianola. I'm here today as a member of the Indianola Sustainability Committee, along with a fellow member, Bill Howard, back here. As members of a city committee, we are helping to prepare a grant application for the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Block Grant Program that is administered through the Iowa Economic Development Authority. As you may know, during the streetscape reconstruction of the west and south parking lot, infrastructure was put in place for the future installation of electric vehicle chargers. The grant we are working on would allow the city to move forward efficiently and cost effectively with that installation. We have received a couple of pledges from local businesses to support our efforts. And I think that helps to highlight our community's shared commitment to energy efficiency and innovation. We would like to request a letter of support from the IMU board during your next meeting. And additionally, we would ask you to consider an in-kind donation for the work that has already been completed, just that part during the parking lot reconstruction. So we'd ask you to consider an in-kind donation for that. Other than that, IMU would be under no obligation other than maintaining electric service as you would for any other customer. So that's it. Thank you.
Any comments?
You can't come.
Oh, all right. We're not allowed to comment.
Any questions?
We're not allowed to comment, I guess. So.
We don't get a lot of guests.
Good evening. My name is Jake Meschke. I am the new city manager for the city of Indianola. I started about 6 weeks ago and just wanted to make a point to come to the IMU Board of Trustees and introduce myself to this group. I've had a chance to meet a couple of you in different settings. I've most recently served in the city of Brookings, South Dakota as the deputy city manager. I spent about a little over 6 years total with the city of Brookings. I'm originally from northeastern Wisconsin, kind of Appleton, Green Bay area. I've got bachelor's and master's degrees from Arizona State University, bachelor's in urban and metropolitan studies, and then a master's degree in public administration. I just want to give a little bit of background about myself, but really just want to express how excited I am to be here with the city of Indianola. I've had a great first 6 weeks on the job. Everyone has been incredibly warm and welcoming. I especially wanted to speak to Chris this evening, as he's been a great ambassador for the community. Chris made a point to get myself as well as Councilmember Lane out and gave wonderful tours of all the different facilities under the IMU purview, so he's been a great ambassador that way. Mayor Richardson and I also had a very productive meeting with Dom as well as Chris as well. And Chris and I do have recurring one-on-one monthly meetings scheduled too. So I'm just really excited about the relationship that we've already started to build. And I'm also very excited about the partnerships that the city and IMU already have and will continue to strengthen as we move forward. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Well, thank you both. Appreciate both of you making comments. All right. Now we need a first and second motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
Approval of claims. Approval of minutes of the prior meetings. May financial report. Chris.
Yeah. So the May financial report is in your packet.
This is 11 out of 12 months of our fiscal year, so revenues and expenses, you would expect to see at 92%. As we've been talking, specifically in the water fund with the revenue there, the additional handout that I gave you guys, and we can delve into this, a little bit more in our strategic planning session, but just wanted to kind of give you an example on when we talk about how we report on a modified cash basis. So the numbers that we have included in the report on this smaller kind of spreadsheet here, in the column that says dollars billed, those are the actual dollars that are calculated and billed to our customers the first of every month. So what the auditor will do, they are interested in actually the usage periods. So when we bill on, for example, July 1, that usage period is actually from May 15th to June 15th. So they won't even look at that revenue in this fiscal year because it occurred in the previous year. So they'll start looking at usage that occurs between July 1 of 2024 through June 30th, and because we do overlap with our billing and usage periods, they will kind of prorate those dollars. And I've kind of attempted to project that in the last column there, projected audit dollars. What they'll do, again, they'll kind of prorate that first month and the last month. So just based on my rough calculations and my projections, I have calculated that the water revenue will end up at 93% of budget on those audited accrual numbers. And then also expenses are at 88%. So they're both under budget, but specifically the revenue, because we do kind of focus on that in our discussions, and just to kind of explain that a little more in detail, how we look at that when it comes to audit time. So again, one of the notes on the May report, we kind of talk about this a lot, May, June. It's a modified cash basis report. There will be audit adjustments. The auditors will be here, I think it's the third week of August. And as you'll remember, they'll come, they'll do field work, they'll return to us some audit adjustments. We'll have to make those adjustments. And that's when we truly get our June 30th information, financial reporting. So one of the things that Chris and Doug Schull and I have talked about recently is how to improve our financial reporting. So that might be something that we talk about in our strategic planning session, and get some input there and what might make it easier to understand and read for the board and the general public. So
Thank you for that, because I think it is confusing when we go from cash basis to accrual.
it is.
On the May report, where we included the health insurance fund balance, I know we approved the liability insurance and the what do I want to say, the holiday premium.
Yes, premium holidays.
Does this amount reflect that from our last vote? The deduction for that?
So we did a premium holiday in June.
So it would be
So
after
it'll be reflected on the next report,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
Any other questions? No, I'm good. Okay.
Roll call.
Celebrate.
Yes.
White?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Thank you.
Electrical utility information items. Mike on.
I have a few notes from him. I'm just going to read what he wrote, don't actually explain them. So work on the northeast side of the square project continues. Emerald Bay Extension, they're installing the backfeed conduits in the DOT right away. And Emerald Bay, help me out, is that where Quick Start is?
Quick Start.
Okay. They're doing IUC, which is the Iowa Utility Commission work. They do annual updates and work on that. And that's occurring on West Salem area. The RO system, which is the reverse osmosis system that they have been working on, is operational, but they are waiting for some testing on the water, I believe, yeah. So once they get the testing back and that's all cleared, they'll be able to use that reverse osmosis system. And I think Mike's talked a little bit about that in previous updates.
Yes.
So, that's all I have for him.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Water utility action items. Need a first and second motion to approve the resolution authorizing the purchase of a vac trailer for the water department.
So moved.
Second.
You saw in the packet there was three pretty competitive bids. This is replacing the vac trailer that we have now. It is a 2014. Good trailer, it's just starting to have some issues being as old as it is. So we would recommend going with Midwest Underground for the price of $57,850. That does include installing an electric jack on it. The Vermeer quote, which they're very comparable, he did not include the jack on that one. So I do have it in email, but it was $2,700. So the Vermeer one was $60,122. So we would recommend going with the Ditch Witch.
Do they take the old trailer, or what do you do with the old trailer?
They do, and crazy enough, we bought that in 2014 for, don't quote me, but right around $35,000, and they're giving $25,000 for trade-in.
Wow.
So I thought that was pretty good.
Must be interested in having used equipment.
The way it sounds, they go through it, and then they'll either rent it out or just smaller contractors are interested. So
Cool.
Any other comments? All right, roll call.
Celebrate.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Thank you.
Need a first and second motion to approve the resolution setting a public hearing on August 11th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. regarding the plan specifications, form of contract, and estimate of cost for the water treatment facility standby generator project.
So moved. Second.
Comment?
yeah, so this is just the long-awaited generator that's finally starting to come to life. Working with V&K, the engineer, we did go through a bunch of different scenarios, numbers. We do feel that going down a size generator is going to be fit our operations better. So it was at a 1 megawatt. We're going to go down to 750. The way our plant's running now, and if we had everything going and we did try it, we're still just right at half of that capacity. So it gives us room for future expansion, but not too big. So.
Okay. Roll call.
Celebrate.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Thank you.
Water utility informational items.
Just it's busy summertime. Unfortunately, we've had a couple main breaks that didn't go in our favor, but it's part of life. So those throw obviously a wrench in the daily operations. Continue to work with contractors on the different projects. Continuing to still work on system repairs, replacing valves, hydrants, concrete repairs. The lime silo that was approved a couple months ago, they did come on site last week. They did start sandblasting today, so hopefully, weather permitting, they're thinking 2 weeks, but weather hasn't been quite in favor, so.
With all the concern in Polk County over water quality, have you guys been building a lot of questions on ours?
I've probably done a dozen, maybe if that.
Okay.
Everybody, it's the nitrate levels,
Right.
but I've assured them that ours are less than 0.1 milligram per liter, so there's no.
I was just curious because it's so close, the rural water's so close. So
Yep.
I'd say at the beginning we had a few more, but not
Yeah.
anymore.
Good.
How's everything been going with the solar coordination? You guys, no issues?
No issues. It's pretty crazy if you have time to drive down by there, but I actually got a message from the foreman a little bit later today. They are planning to be done driving the piles on the southwest portion of it, move to the east and then to the north. So they're moving right along. They got 3 machines driving piles in, and there's just people everywhere. But yeah, everything, haven't had any issues, so they've been good to work with.
Good.
Any concerns from the neighbors?
Well,
Well, not that neighbor.
I haven't heard of
Do
any.
you hear the pounding?
yes.
But they said it was only gonna be during certain hours, right?
Oh, I haven't paid close attention like what time they start or
They
anything.
won't, I think it's 7:30 to 5. They may go a little bit longer in the days just to get them going, but they will not start before 7:30, so.
Good.
All right, thank you. Communications utility action items. Need a first and second motion to approve the resolution authorizing the purchase of a 2025 engineering truck for the communications department.
So move.
Second.
Go ahead.
Yep, we're replacing a 2009 Ford Ranger, so that we've gotten our good out of that one, I think, so between the electric department and our, so. We sent requests out to 8 dealers. We were looking specifically on this one for a Ford Maverick. It comes in the price point we wanted, plus we're able to put the accessories on it that we wanted. But sent requests out to 8 Ford dealers, got 3 back, and Stivers Ford ended up being lowest at 28,814. That would be my recommendation of who we buy from. We figure we have about $3,200 worth of accessories to put on it, so all in we should be right around $32,000, and we budgeted $35,000 for this year. About 12 weeks to get it in, so that's why we're pushing this along. Because I think it'll probably be into September, October before we see it. So.
Will that 12 weeks include all the extras on it?
No, it'll probably take truck accessories probably another week to do that, but they're normally pretty good at turning that stuff around. So yeah, so. Because normally Stivers can let me know when they think it's going to be there, then I can tell truck accessories to start ordering stuff. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
All right. Roll call.
Celebrate.
Yes.
White. Smith.
Yes.
Thank you.
Communications informational items.
Yep, just busy with summer projects, Ashland Park and Summercrest developments. We've got pipe and fiber in all of those locations. Houses are being built in those new areas, so we should be ready for them whenever they're ready to be hooked up. As Chris mentioned on Mike's stuff, he was putting in the pipe along there to Emerald Bay. They dropped 2 pipes in for us along with their package. So we have conduit up along the north-south route. We're just waiting for one little connection over on Hillcrest, so hopefully get that done later this week, and then we'll get our fiber pulled in and hopefully have them connected next week is the goal. So vacation season is in full swing. I think it's going to be mid-August before I get everybody back in the office, but it's just kind of what it is this time of year. And finally, I had a meeting with Telecom last week. They're the ones doing the NOFA 7 South project. Sounds like they will be right around first part of September when they'll start that last phase. That's due to be done in the contract by the end of December, but I don't think it'll take them more than 6 weeks once they get after it. So yeah, it sounds like maybe fall project for that one. So.
Combined electric, water, and communication action items. Need a first and second motion to consider approval of utility accounts to be written off and to use any customary collection method, including submission to the state offset program, and to charge any applicable collection fees. Motion.
So moved.
Second.
Just this normal write-offs. I don't think they've changed much, so, but yeah.
And then how about our programs that go in for the fall? When do those come to effect?
End of August maybe, so September.
So we'll
Yeah,
talk about it next time probably.
yeah. Either well, it should be coming up soon, yeah, since we only have, yeah, I think it's around there.
It's crazy to think that summer's gonna be going. And then are we going to do the announcement of the project? I can't remember what we called
Project
it.
Share?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do that again.
So it'll be in the newsletter again?
Yeah, not this time, but closer. Yeah, we'll put it back in.
vote on that before I jump.
All right, I was trying to think if we had already roll call.
Not yet.
Roll call,
Celebrate,
yes.
White,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes,
Thank you.
sorry. Doesn't matter.
No, you were fine. Combined electric, water, and communications informational items, anyone? All right, with Chris out, I think we've already talked about a few items, solar and so on. Do you guys have anything else?
Anything you guys want us to know? Strategy session next week.
Do you have an address?
It's the same place we're always at.
Okay.
The first year I got lost, but I think I know my way now.
I can send the address out to you.
That'd be good. Just don't plug it into the GPS the way I did.
Takes you into a nothing land, yeah.
Well, I ended up clear over
Yeah,
in
tries
West
to
Eight.
bring you the back way. So,
No,
yeah.
I had to call and ask for help too,
Yeah.
because I was clear across town.
This works for me. It's a matter of you.
Any other business? All right, in this case, then we will move into a closed session. Need a first and second motion to enter into closed session in accordance with Iowa Code, section 21.51J, to discuss the purchase or sale of particular real estate only where premature disclosure could be reasonably expected to increase the price of the governmental body would have to pay for the property or reduce the price the governmental body would receive for that property. Motion.
Second.
All right. Thanks, everyone.